bro, man, my ninja.
Yeah.
The hell's going on, man? How we doing? How we feeling? How we living, good brother?
Good man. Just making sure I don't get on no flights in the next 4 years.
Nigga, I'm done with planes. I'm cool.
Yeah.
I'm
That shit
cool
was
for the
great.
next shit. It might be another 365 before I get on another flight, dog. I'm cool. I am okay.
Yeah, that shit's bad. This is the 3 because I think the other one went down like last night or some shit, right?
Yeah, do you believe the conspiracy theories?
Which are
that they're trying to make the public scared of planes or scared of aircraft so they can like either do something with pricing or put more cargo or smuggle something within the air spaces.
I'll be honest with you. At this point, I'll believe any fucking thing. Like I'll just believe it. Fuck it. Fuck it. That sounds about right. Or which is also interesting is maybe like a week after a nigga is like, yo, we freezing spending on shit and we cutting budgets and we doing all this shit. We firing all this DEI shit. And all of a sudden 3 fucking planes fall out of the sky because you start firing niggas, start freezing payments and all that kind of shit. Like that could also be making all these changes because it was cool when Biden was there. Like I'm obviously plane accidents and shit happen. Like I'm not saying like this is specifically.
Nah, it's too many in January.
Yeah,
and like
it just happened back to back to back. Is what's the issue?
I think the first one, the one with the helicopter hit the charter plane, that happened like the day after Kobe got murked like 5 years ago.
Oh damn!
And then the other one happened midweek, and then the other one happened yesterday? Yeah, yesterday or like the day before.
Yeah, like so. I'm not saying like air accidents happen, right? I'm not saying that, but they don't tend to happen with this type of frequency,
or they don't
like,
get reported.
Or that too. That's true.
Because a lot of shit happens where it's like, because I remember hearing reports of like, oh, there's been 265 school shootings out of 365 days. Like, I only heard of like 5.
3. Yeah, because it's because they become so common that they might only stay local.
I want to hear every time somebody shoot. I don't know what news y'all like to hear. I want to hear every time a school is shot up. Like I want to hear like the things that affect the world or at least affect the country. I want to hear those. If it's like something that happened in your hometown in like a square, like a block radius, I don't really care. That shit happens every day. But if it's some shit where it was like a school, a mass shooting, a mass thing happened, I want to hear about that on a national scale.
That's the problem though. They become commonplace.
That's wild.
That's the crazy thing. Like so it went from a big national thing. I mean, it's still a national thing because they still will post a lot of them. But it went from a big national thing to this is just a local issue because it happened locally because they happen. Just give it 5 more days. It's gonna happen somewhere else. Like unfortunately, and I don't think you bastard. That's not a good thing.
But whatever.
But yeah. But besides that, just work, nigga. I ain't do shit.
It's work. I ain't do shit.
It's work.
How was your weekend? How's your week going? Just same old same?
Yeah, same. It's cold outside, nigga. Just working, nigga. Like I get up and I just take a shower, eat some food, and then I might try to play some video games, and then I go to work, and then that's it, and then I sleep.
You cool with this hamster wheel you on?
It's a means to an end at the moment right now. It's not something that I think I want to stay on permanently, but it is sort of a necessary evil for the right now because the money is fairly decent. So I'm trying to use this as a way to get some money so that I can make a few moves. At least that's the plan. That's the hope. So for now, it is worth the annoyance of the situation for now, unless something changes. But if I ever get fired or whatever, but that's a different story. But
might
for
be
now,
the best thing that happened to
you. You say that.
I mean, with your current situation, I would hope
Yeah, it's not.
It's not the worst thing that can happen.
It won't be
the
worst thing that can happen.
You always want to be self-sufficient as an adult.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. So,
but ain't the worst thing that could happen. Ain't like if you lose your job, you be like poor and destitute with no roof over your head.
I'm gonna be homeless or nothing like that. I got options. I got options and shit. Like if that happened, God forbid. But yeah, so it is a means to an end. Hopefully another year, maybe 2. That's the plan. If things go the way that I would like them to go, but life be life, and sometimes
life be like all the time.
I'm trying to dodge life for as long as possible.
How's your health? Any updates on that?
No, I'm thinking. No, I'm just trying to think if there's anything like. Nah, so I
had AIDS. Oh,
nah, never had AIDS. They don't put that on me. No, everything is good so far. Like I've gone to whatever, and they checked out. Like I got the MRI and shit, and it was like, yeah, we don't see nothing. So it's like, all right, well, okay, we did that for whatever. So I'm assuming the next time or whenever at some point they'll be like, yo, we're just gonna give you some iron pills or something to help you with the low iron type shit.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta go to a sleep study. No, let me phrase it. I'm going to go meet the people to have go see the doctor first. Yeah, consultation to maybe set up a sleep study because obviously I'm sleeping like shit. I'm pretty sure I got sleep apnea because I'm fat. But
do you have?
I don't know if I have.
It sound like you have trouble sleeping. Don't sound like you die like a pug in your sleep.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know.
Ask a girl, like, nigga, do I be choking in my sleep?
She never said nothing to me. Like, she never said like, yo, you be dying.
White people don't really care about black. No, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Well, my bad. It's Black History. No, it's Black History Month, nigga. Yeah. Fuck all that. I'm saying what I want about crackers, Yakubians, these Winter Olympians, everybody.
Don't do that. I'll just put it this way: it has not been brought to my attention in a way that I am concerned. But I do sleep like shit though. I do not sleep well, so it would be.
Is it the quality of sleep or is the length of sleep?
I'm gonna say quality, because I will get a good like 6-7 hours, and I'll still be a little like I'll sleep, and even like Saturdays I don't have to get up early, I don't have to whatever, no schedule, and even then I'll just wake up naturally, and I'll still be like, like I'll still wake up like not like that wasn't fulfilling, like it didn't.
Does your brain shut off before you go to sleep?
It depends. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. It depends. It depends. Sometimes I'm like out like a light, and then sometimes not so much.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know, but yeah, like I say, I'm gonna go. They're gonna be like, "Yo, do this thing." I'm like, "Oh, you be dying. That's why you don't be sleeping good." I'm like, "Oh, right. Yeah, that makes sense."
That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean. But is it the quality of sleep or is it the length of sleep? Because if you just sleep in 4 hours, something like that every night,
that would make sense. No, I sleep. I'll get like a good 7 hours. It depends, depending on the night or whatever. But like a good at least 6 hours every night, at least. And but then I'll sleep like if I Friday to Saturday, I'll do 8 maybe, and I'll still feel like shit when I wake up. So it's like, who knows? So I'm pretty sure I'm just not sleeping deep enough or whatever it is. So because it's probably sleep apnea. I would be shocked if I don't have sleep apnea. I'll be more surprised if I don't have it than if I do have it.
I thought sleep apnea was like the actual breathing.
It is.
I feel like quality is mental and breathing, and then length is just like mental.
Maybe, but like with the sleep apnea thing, as far as I know, it's like you'll be asleep, but then you will, stop breathing. So then you might wake up a little bit in the middle of the night or whatever.
I think you might because you got demons, not because you can't breathe.
Maybe it's possible.
I think your demons be like, "Hey, time to wake up."
Hey,
I don't know. Well, I'll find out. Hopefully, in at least another month or so.
We got shit to think about. We got shit to worry about. Come on.
I can't call it. I'm just saying. Like,
remember that thing you did in 3rd grade that you can't get over? Hey, wake up.
Hey, shit. I don't know, but yeah. So I got that coming up. So we'll see what happens with that. But outside of that, health has been pretty good. Knock on wood.
Okay. Good to hear. Good.
I don't think I'm gonna die anytime soon.
I mean, nobody thinks they're gonna die anytime soon. I think I gotta go to the doctor soon. My heart been hurting.
Oh yeah, you should probably check that out.
I have to check that out pretty soon.
Yeah, because that could, we at that age now, unfortunately.
Well, my heart ain't been hurt for no reason. I've been stressed, so
Oh.
I thought my cousin died, and then.
That's fair. That is fair. I forgot about that. But you found out it wasn't him, nigga. So you should
I found out it wasn't him, and then I got this show coming up, and I was nervous about it, and then I was like, I can't sleep because I'm gonna be a fucking failure in life, and then I got to worry about these jokes. Like I haven't practiced, and I was like, do I have enough jokes to do this much time? And I was like, I'll be all right.
Shit, nigga, talking about me is your fucking shit good, nigga. Like, you good?
Yeah, I'm all right. Like I said, it's, well, with me, it's all mental. I know why my heart was hurting. I know why my chest was hurting because I wasn't sleeping and I was stressed. Because like I said, I got booked. I don't know if I said it. I got booked for 2 shows, and then I was like, I ain't been writing as much as I should for the amount of time they said I got to do. So I was like, maybe I should get to writing and get to practicing and stuff like that. But I was like, I don't got shit. And I was like up late at night, waking up at weird times in the night. And then I was going to work, and I was like, my chest. Is this it? Is this the big one?
Come, Elizabeth.
Then I guess I don't know. I don't know if I wasn't putting. I don't know if I wasn't purposely putting myself in a creative space to create, or I just wasn't in the mood enough to create, or what I've created I felt like was good enough. I don't know. But then when the nigga said, "Yo, you want to do these shows?" I was like, "Yeah." And I promised myself, like I didn't make a resolution, but I promised myself more in 2025. I'm gonna be outside more. I'm gonna start doing what the fuck I gotta do, because I was really like just not lazy, but like lackadaisical.
Yeah,
we're like going outside and going to open mics and going to these shows and shit like that, or just like agreeing to shows. So I was like, 2025, enough of this shit, enough of the excuses. And I feel like God put this shit on my plate. Like, nigga, you had said in your head that you was gonna do X, Y, Z. Why you ain't outside doing X, Y, Z? He's like, well, I'm not ready. Well, you about to be ready, bitch. Bang. Niggas offering me shows. I was like, bang, we'll pay you for such and such. Bang. I'm like, all right, fucking now or never. But then like I got kicked into overdrive. But now creative juices is flowing. I'm immersing myself more in the comedy scene. I hate going to open. I probably said this before. I hate going to open mics.
Yeah.
But it's like it's very clicky. Like you gotta, be cool with somebody and like, hey, I saw you on this shit, or you were cool when I talked to you. I'll put you on this show. I don't want to, because like open mics is really just a bunch of other comics and like 1 or 2 patrons that just didn't know it was a comedy show tonight or like an open mic tonight, and they just there and they like, what the fuck is this? Then this nigga's trying material, bombing, ain't nothing fleshed out, or it's like really offensive stuff that they can't get off nowhere else. And I'm just like, I don't feel like being around this shit. Like I feel like if it's funny to me, I'll go out there and try to somebody book me for some shit. Like people know me enough. If it don't work, it don't work. If it do, it do. Like I'll tell a few people like, all right, what you think of this premise, right? What you think of this joke, right? Like I thought of a joke the other day where I'm trying to spin it into like maybe like 4 minutes or something like that, where I found out this girl I know do porn now.
Where do I know her?
Nah.
Damn.
She's like a friend of a friend.
Oh, okay.
And she was trying to get on my Domino Effect show at one point, and she was a friend of a friend. And then I went online one day to go abuse myself, and then I seen her on the thumbnail.
Oh, damn. Oh, that's crazy.
Yo, that fucking video has 600,000 views.
Oh, she was doing some work then, I guess. Hey, shout out to her.
I'm trying to turn it into a bit,
but
for me, I think it's not the most funniest thing I've ever heard in my life, but it made me laugh. So I'm trying it, working it out, writing it, rewriting it. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, what's worse? Knowing somebody like some like a chick or whoever, and like they do porn and it's successful, or if it flop. What's worse, being successful or flop?
Oh, flop.
Flop
because niggas love pussy and titties, and you telling me you put your pussy and titties on the internet and nobody liked it? Oh, you're a failure. Like if you didn't have your mind to offer and all you had was your body left, you might as well kill yourself and start over. You might as well just like hope you come back as like a bad bitch in the next life.
That's funny.
What's the point if you put your naked body out there and nobody wanted it?
Yeah. That's tough.
Like I'm working on a joke on like a fetish or something like that, where it was like a OnlyFans, like everybody get on OnlyFans, everybody get, I understand why men pay for certain things. Like you want to see certain things on women because you don't possess those certain things. But it's like some fetishes I don't get, like feet.
Yeah, never.
Everybody got feet.
Yeah.
Now I can see if you was Lieutenant Dan or something like that. If you
not
had
everybody
feet,
got,
and now you want to see feet.
Not everybody got feet, but
I'm like, yo, everybody got feet, dog. You can just paint your own toes, do your own little sexy dance. I don't know.
Yeah, like I've said it before. Like I can recognize when I think, okay, that girl has nice feet, but it's never been like, okay, she got nice feet and I need to jerk off.
I need to jerk my dick. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's never gone that like that part of it don't do nothing. I'm like, I can recognize, okay, that's a nice foot, but it's never been like, oh, okay, I gotta crank this out right quick.
For real.
Like it's never been like.
Check. Say something. Say something again.
Darling baby.
Okay. It's like the more you get, the more I want.
Yeah.
Can't get enough of your
Never
love.
your love, baby.
Baby.
Yeah.
What am I gonna do? What am I gonna
Baby.
say?
So go nigga Weaver.
Okay. We bike.
We shall return.
Okay, now what we was talking about? Porn?
Yeah. Your box flop.
I got. Oh yeah, if your box. Yeah, if your box.
Flop.
Yeah.
Got that flop box.
Yeah. Well, I was talking about feet. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. I kind of think that's worse. I think if it does well, it's kind of like, oh, this shit's out the window. I'm about to be a fucking corn star for the rest of like whatever my body can get me until it like give out on me, and then after that, I'm gonna do some surgery stuff. I think you found your calling, even though you could literally be whatever you want. Like I've seen videos, I don't know if it's AI now. I seen this girl was talking about she been in school for like 5-6 years or something like that, but she been like recently getting a lot of compliments online, and she got like a nice top or whatever. And she was like, yeah, I'm about to quit school and start doing OnlyFans or something like that. I'm like, it makes sense, but it's like, damn, you don't want to be known for something else. I guess they just want the money.
Yeah. Because them niggas make good money.
No,
I mean, they can.
I want to know where all these horny niggas got all this money from.
Well, it depends on the level of horny nigga you're talking about. If you're talking about horny nigga,
I'm talking about
with no girlfriend. Exactly. If you live by yourself, don't have no girlfriend and no kids, you have disposable income, nigga. And if you're a nerd, like computer nerd, you might have got a real good job. You making like $100,000 a year plus, and no kids, no girlfriend, no friends, no social activities. You got disposable income, nigga. I'm gonna spend a fucking $5,000 on this bitch.
That's insane. Cause what's that girl that's just like 18, 19, something like that? I think her name is Sophie Rain or something like that.
I have no idea. Thank God.
But she looks amazing. But it's the fact that she's like 18, 19, and she said that she made like double digit, like high 30, $40 million last year on OnlyFans.
I believe it.
But that's crazy. Like, how many niggas have to be that horny for you to make $40,000 a year? We have teachers, educators, doctors who don't make, people that save lives.
Don't make that
making
money.
Blood rush to weird places.
Yeah, I mean, I just remember, I'm old enough to remember how weird niggas was when and I'm the same age, but like when the Olsen twins was about to turn 18, the niggas was going crazy. And they wasn't even like, oh, we're gonna turn 18 and do porn. It was just like we just turned 18, and niggas was waiting and ready and being weird. So I can only imagine where it's like, oh, she just turned 18 and she's showing box. Like, so it's
I don't
like,
even know if she's showing box. She's just like,
well, yeah, I don't know.
she's just
I'm
really
just
like
attractive and ass.
she's attractive and her body is well shaped. And like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
So,
How can I help you?
Imagine.
Huh?
So,
What about it? Yeah, go do what you want. Have at it. Have a ball.
just don't burn the house down.
Yeah, just don't burn the house down. Nothing. Bye. Okay, specific instructions. Don't come in here while I'm cleaning my room.
You know, kids don't listen. They don't give a fuck,
I
nigga.
don't give a flying fuck.
That's funny.
But yeah, she's a attractive girl, nice body, and she's made like 30, 40 something. Like they have a whole like, they call it a content house, but it's really like a thought house.
One of them shits, yeah.
And like she's making like obscene amounts of money, and I'm like, I get
I
it,
mean,
but I'm just like, weird. Like that's a lot of money.
Like, yeah, I mean, I guess it's like, was there ever an option for anything else? And the answer is probably no. If you look at the money, I mean, look at the money.
Try.
Not why try when you know you can do this.
Because you want to be more. You want to be known for more than just your body. You want to be more than just a dumb broad that's just cute.
Do I want to be known as that? Do I want to be known as that, or do I want to be a multimillionaire?
Do you have morals?
Do I give a fuck if I got $multi-million?
I would hope so. That's how Diddy got caught up.
Oh, that's different. She ain't like, as long as she ain't
saying money and morals has to. You have to have both in order to be like a respectable person. Like if you can get one without the other, then I don't think.
No, you don't, nigga. Look at all these billionaires.
You don't have any morals and you get a lot of money. You're a piece of shit person.
Yes, you can be a piece of shit and rich.
You don't have any money. He was like, what can I do? Can I even a scale? Can I give a little bit of my morals up to get a little bit of money?
Yeah, you don't need morals to be rich, nigga. You just need money to be rich, nigga. Yeah,
but I would think morals. I mean,
no. Look at billionaires.
People think when you die. That's the only thing.
You think these niggas give a fuck? I got a fucking yacht. The size of somebody's state. Like,
yeah, but like say like 100 years from now, like, oh, why are we worth $80 billion? Like, oh, we got this off your grandma pussy in like 2011.
Hey, your grandma was popping that thing, nigga.
2025, your grandma was the highest paid girl in the world.
Pop that pot off, girl. Let's get this money.
That's disgusting, man. But
sound like I hated week,
just make sure you father your kids. I mean, I don't know how many of these girls actually have fathers. They could have just grew up in like great households and still chose to do corn. I
was just gonna say that what's fucked up is I feel like the shift nowadays is I feel like a lot of them do have good relationships with their parents because a couple of girls, whatever, porn girls, whatever, like, oh no, my parents on my dad. No, my dad helps run my company. It's like they're doing this shit. Like, they be like,
that's what Ike Turner and Joe Jackson did.
Hey,
now I tell you right now, if my mama was dead, I know this dick worth something. My mom was to pass away, right? I don't give a fuck about nobody else's opinion.
Oh,
I know shit. I'm out here.
I get a few dollars for this one.
Hey, I'm like, hey, don't click unless you're interested. You know me, but don't click. But you don't want to know me like this.
You don't want to see me.
You don't want to see me like this.
You gonna be out here like Safari, nigga?
Hey, if my mama was happy birthday to my mama. It's her birthday today too.
Oh, happy birthday! Happy birthday!
But I'm just telling you, if my mom was the drop dead and I needed money, best believe you would see me in ways you ain't never see me.
I won't see you because I won't be there, but somebody will.
Nigga, my dick gonna be heavy.
Oh, so I'm gonna see that shit against my will, nigga? I don't want that.
You gonna see my dick in places it ain't supposed to be. You gonna see my dick on LinkedIn, nigga. They gonna be like, whose scrotum is looking for admin work? They're like, oh shit, it's Cam.
Yo, whose dick is looking to work on Excel sheets?
And then,
oh, that's fucking funny, nigga. That's stupid. That's stupid.
What? I'm telling you, nigga.
Oh shit!
And I'm using that shit as a joke. I'm writing that shit down.
Yeah, nah, you should. That's funny.
You don't see my dick place. It ain't even supposed to be.
That's funny.
But yeah, that's all I've been doing. I've been going to shows and stuff.
Yeah.
Before my show, I guess, because I haven't been to a lot of open mics. I went to open mic last week. The shit was trash. Manny had a show that I went to Friday, I want to say.
Yeah.
He did all right. Most of the other people were trash. It's very sexist, but the women were horrible and the men were decent at least. But yeah, it was a good time. There's something going on. I want to say, I mean, this shit going on all week really, but it's like a show at Mohegan I want to go to.
Yeah.
Pat Oates is another comedian, like a mentor. He's throwing some type of competition up at Mohegan. I wanted to stop by that. There's something going on like Friday or Saturday or something like that. So I'm just like kind of immerse myself in the comedy community again and see what niggas is talking about. See if I can either like take a subject that they have and put my own spin on it, but not necessarily steal their material, but like, oh, what do I think about that? Or just to like ingratiate myself and be like, hey, I'm outside again, guys. I'll be funny too. Hey, put me on shows, hey, and stuff. But you know, it's just that whole thing. I be dragging my girlfriend to a lot of shit. I don't even know if she want to go. I just be like, babe, you want to go? She be like, yeah.
I just want to spend time with you. That's all she wants.
That's what she be saying. But I think she just like me a lot. She a little gay. She just like me a lot.
Yeah, she love you, nigga. She just want to be near you.
Be around me. She's like, I go wherever you go. I'm about to jump in this volcano. Is it hot?
Yeah. I'll bring my shoes.
Yeah, let me get my shoes.
Yeah. Let me get my nice shoes, and I guess if we jump in volcanoes. Sometimes they love you, nigga, despite.
Yeah, sometimes they love you. Sometimes when they don't see you a lot, they just want to be around you.
Yeah. So we gotta make just whatever time we got together count. So whatever we're gonna do is we're gonna do.
I guess. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. What else is happening, man? I think that's pretty much it. I'm still waiting to hear from my job about this suit, about what happened. So we'll see about that. But other than that, man, SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, YouTube, iHeartRadio, wherever you get your podcasts, we are there. The Dojo203@gmail.com for any comments, questions, or concerns. If you want your question answered in the Ask a Ninja segment, you can reach us there. That is the Dojo203@gmail.com. Also, don't forget to visit our website, thedojoisgang.com. You can find all our merch there from this iteration of the show and also the past iteration of the show. You can find a lot of Three Ninjas merch up there. If you're watching on Twitch right now, you can subscribe to us. If you have Amazon Prime, you get one free subscription a month. You can use that on us or any other creator on Twitch. If you heard it from us, I suggest that you use it on us, but it is at your discretion. If you're watching on YouTube live right now, please be sure to subscribe, hit that bell notification, every time we drop a video. You can support us on Patreon. The Patreon is patreon.com/thedojoisgang. Everything goes back into the show. You can join our Discord, the Dojo Is Gang, the Dojo Provides. You can go in there and have you a good little time if you want to. Hey, you might even find you some spank bank material. Who the fuck knows? I don't know. It's just there. Use it at your discretion. Just don't be a nasty creep. There is a James Watts clause in there, so if tread lightly.
We ain't have to do that, but
it is the Watts restriction. All right, tread lightly. What else? You can follow us on social media at the Dojo Is Gang on all your respective social media platform. Just type in the Dojo Is Gang on your respective search engine. And hopefully we do pop le fuck up. Now, since it is Black History Months, shout out to the blacks and only the blacks. We're rooting for everything black, brown, in between, light skin. What's the shit Imani said?
You can't show me no grace.
You can't show me no grace, my guy. It's a great way to start off black. You can't show me no grace. I'm gonna punch you in your face.
He did do that on the first day of Black History Month too.
Big Man Blast Stories. That's my nigga. That's my nigga Hesh. That's your new theme song. Big Man Blast Stories. So yeah, since we don't have any questions because y'all don't love us like you used to, the question I came up with today is, since it is Black History Month for the rest of the month, shortest month of the year, that's fucking racist.
I'll be happy we have it before they take it all away.
I mean, for they DEIs.
Yeah,
that's his theme. Yeah, I need to make that a sound effect. Hesh come and chat his big man blast off. But my question is to Hesh and the chat. What cartoon or anime or comic book or whatever would it be more interesting if the cast was majority black? How much more interesting would something be if it was not necessarily ghetto? Because no niggas think black, they think ghetto, they think hood, they think destructive, they think, I'm just talking about what we bringing our culture into these spaces of entertainment, whether it be hip hop, whether it be our food, whether it be our lingo, whether it be our dance, our dress, whatever the fuck. What would be more interesting if the cast was majority black? And in my head, I instantly thought Batman. So Batman, billionaire playboy as a black man with a low taper fade, with some locks, with some stuff, with something. Eddie and Eddie's a fucking good one.
That's a good one. Yeah, no, I saw that. Eddie's a real good one.
Oh, that's a real good one. What is a 3-thing name?
Oh shit.
Shit.
Fuck, that's a tough one.
Damn.
I don't know.
T Terrence and Terrence. T Terry and Terrence or something like that.
Something like that.
Ed and A's a good one. Yeah,
that's a real good one.
But yeah, Batman. I thought of like if the Joker was black, if Batman was black, Catwoman was Puerto Rican, if Harley Quinn was black, if Bane was black. Bane could be what Venom should have been. Minus like the symbiote suit. He could have been like an ex-football player mad at Bruce Wayne or something like that. Just thinking of the characters, like I'm pretty sure people have done this where they've turned white superheroes or white villains or white characters black. But I'm trying to figure out which would be more in Jay, Jason, and Jacob.
Yeah, that's funny.
Damn. What else would be kind of interesting if it was? The X-Men would be more interesting.
Yeah, X-Men. I was gonna say that's like an obvious one.
Would have to be from like Russia or something like that. like we would have to turn the black characters white and the white characters black. So instead of that whole thing that happened with Magneto in the Holocaust, it would obviously be slavery. Storm would be from like Mother Russia. She would have kind of like the backstory of like a Black Widow, something like that, where it's just like, just very alone to herself, run away, forced to do this by somebody, and then founded by some mysterious black man that just thought she had Jalen, and Jalen. Jalen Rose and fucked up the game for everybody. Let's see. Trying to think what anime would be dope if it was majority black people.
Dragon Ball. Nah, it's too much because there's too much monkeys in that. Never mind. Take that back.
Yeah, Dragon Ball would just be like the monkeys.
I mean, just racist. Well, I'm sorry, racist.
Yeah, it'd be racist as hell.
Racist. But they could make a white Mr. Popo. That'd be different.
They could make a white Mr. Popo.
Attack on Titan would be a good one too.
Attack on Titan with black protagonists, but all the monsters are like that could go wild. Because if you just make the monsters just very big and black,
that's scary to white people. That'd be a horror movie. That's a horror fucking.
It'll be something like black on black crime. They'll find some way to flip it where it was like, oh, you're killing all these big black beasts.
The big black beasts.
Jujutsu Kaisen, maybe. That would be good.
Triple B's.
I would, who I would like to see, like Death Note. I would like to see L as like a black dude, like a quirky weird black dude.
In the movie, they did in the movie.
Oh, he was black.
Lakeith, yeah, that Lakeith. I didn't watch it. But...
I thought Lakeith was light.
No, Lakeith was L. No, yeah, L. Yeah, light is
I'm not L. Fucking what's the dude?
Yeah, he did the detective nigga. He was the detective.
Yeah,
that's L.
Yeah, L. Yeah.
Yeah, that's L.
Let's see. What's around this room? I would love to see Full Metal was black people.
Bleach would be cool too, actually.
Yeah, Bleach would be cool with black people. Pokemon might be kind of ill, because if we put
Bleach
anime if we make these people black, but with like black vernacular, I think half of these shows would be fucking hilarious. Like it would be like Fresh Prince Martin like levels of funny. Like it would be fucking something that would never end. What else is around this room?
VR Troopers.
VR Troopers. Power Rangers might be dope.
No, Power Rangers would be cool. But they all can't dance. They all can't fight like Zach. That'd be racist.
Yeah, you're right. That'd be kind of whack.
Can't all be breakdance fighting.
What would be?
I'm trying to think.
What about Demon Slayer? What about One Piece?
Demon Slayer would be cool. Like a black cast Demon Slayer instead of like Japan and move it to like Africa or some shit.
A black DX, Triple N, and Shawn Michael.
Triple N is crazy.
Triple N is crazy.
Crazy. It was Hunter Hearst Helmsley, right?
Yeah, he'll be Nelson. Nelson Nashawn Nestor or something like that.
Nelson Nashawn Nestor is lit.
I'm trying to think of something else that might be fire. Like,
yeah, I'm trying to think. Trying to think of something like different.
I don't know.
Sailor Moon with all black girls.
Ooh, it'd be a lot of bitch. You think you?
That'd be different.
Yo, Sailor Goon to be fucking lit.
Sailor Goon.
Sailor Goon to be lit.
The Goon is crazy.
Let's see. They be thick too. all that transforming and shit into them fucking tight ass look, man. Them bitches, man. Listen,
man.
And you know the shit. You know the crazy shit. If they did Sailor Moon, it wouldn't even be planets. It would, because y'all bitches be into astrology. It would be like signs,
zodiacs.
It'd be like Sailor Pisces, Sailor Capricorn,
Sailor Sagittarius.
Yeah, Sailor Sagittarius.
Sailor Cancer.
Yeah, you might not want to use that one. You could, but
I mean, hey, that's one of the signs.
That's one of the signs. Yeah.
Crab, nigga, crab lady.
Oh, Sailor Gemini be ill because that bitch got fucking like
multiple
Tourette's or something like that.
personalities.
She just like Kanye in the flesh type shit. She just
two different
people.
Oh, what if it's twins?
Oh, that'd be ill.
They gotta share it. They can't transform without the other one. Like,
that'd be ill.
It's like, where you at, Keisha? Fuck. Get this shit going.
Casamigo.
Sharkeisha, no.
Shit. Oh yeah. What about the endings of all episodes? It'd be just like One Punch Man. It'd be just Sharkeisha Punch or some shit like that.
Sharkeisha Punch.
It'd be like that one bitch that they let out just in case they need like backup. They're like, we can't beat this guy. What do we do? Put their wands together or put their like tequila bottles together.
Control powers combined. I am Captain Sharkeisha.
Sharkeisha just come out like fucking bottles just. Sharkeisha, go!
That's fucked up.
It is fucked up. Just made it hood and ghetto, and I didn't want to.
I know, but it's funny sometimes.
I'm using what I got to get what I want. Okay.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta be like them chicks on OnlyFans. You got to use
funny. But you gotta be black to make them.
Yeah. Well, you should be black to make them.
You should. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Because they don't be black and they be making them.
Oh no, it happens more than you think. But yeah, let us know in the comments, let us know on Instagram, on Twitter, or let us know in the Discord what you think would be a better anime, comic book, cartoon, or a series if the cast was majority black. Don't let what we just did deter y'all. Make it serious, but like black, okay?
Just because we ignorant don't mean you have to be.
Just because we ignorant don't mean you gotta follow suit. You know, it's all right. Yeah. Topic time. What do we have? What topic time? Let's see. More black shit. One of Them Days, starring SZA and Keke Palmer, was #1 at the domestic box office last weekend. The film has already made its $14 million budget back in just 4 days. It's one of the highest graded comedies in years, with 97% on Rotten Tomatoes. From what I hear from people, it was not very good, but I've heard that from all black people. So
that's what I heard too, which is funny, but I don't know. I just thought it was cool. Like, it was black cast. Issa Rae, I think, wrote it. I don't know if she directed, but it's like, okay. I just thought, I was like, oh, that's cool. At least it's making some money. And I guess it didn't flop, right?
Yeah, it didn't flop per se.
Yeah, so, we want to support black shit because,
because we
Niggas
tired
be
of
like,
seeing
oh, we
Kevin Hart and
doing our
shit.
own shit, and then nobody supports our shit and doing the shit. But it's like, okay, we gotta like at least big it up. I didn't watch it. I saw the trailer. It looked okay. Like I wasn't like, oh, I gotta see this. But from what I heard, people were saying it's not that good. But I guess it's good enough that it made its money back. So
I mean, it looked like one of those movies where all the best parts were in the trailer. But I know
trailer,
if I watch the movie, I'm gonna take something else away. I wanted to go see it just to support black stuff. My daughter wanted to go see it, I guess, because she likes SZA, or she just wanted to go see a really black movie. It's kind of hard to write certain movies in this day and time because we have to be so PC and we have to be careful. But it was like, you know, certain stuff in our days with like House Party or Friday or just like certain like black movies in that comedy realm. There was no line to toe, but now everything is like, oh, if you see somebody's gonna be offended, somebody's gonna be outraged, whether it's the LGBTQ plus community, whether it's like older blacks, whether it's like, you know, oh, you didn't represent us right, oh, y'all ain't acting stereotypically black or whatever. It's gonna offend somebody or somebody's not gonna like it. But I'm glad it did well. I do want to see more like buddy comedies and stuff like that. We haven't had many in a while. I don't know if we can like skip topics, but Scary Movie 6 is supposed to be coming out. And the Wayans brothers are writing it. Now they go back to what I know them to do. This could like shift entertainment for like years and years, well, decades and decades to come.
Do you think they'll be able to like do? Because obviously it's 2025 and it's a different time, different world. Things will change. You think they'll be able to do what we expect them to do, I guess is what I'm saying. Like what we would expect from a scary movie written by them. Like it's a different time now.
I think, well, from what I've seen as far as the Wayans, the only one I've really seen vocal or heard that was vocal in the last 6-7 years has been Marlon the most. I don't really hear from Sean or Keenan. I just recently heard from Damon because he got a new show that's out. But what it sounds like from Marlon is that he wants to get back to that style where it was like, I don't care who I offend, or like, I'm not trying to offend you, just laugh. Like, don't take life that serious. Yeah. So what I feel is that he's going to try to bring that feeling back where it was like, we're gonna just say and do what's funny. We don't care about offending people. Like we care if you like take it to heart and get like depressed or like it, you know, does something to you, but we're just trying to, you know, make something funny. We're not trying to limit, like we don't want to limit ourselves. Okay. We don't want to do something just because we think it'll do something. No, we're going to do what's funny. We're going to put it out. If it happens to offend people, then that's just, you got to break a few eggs to make an omelet type shit.
Do you think a movie like that could work nowadays? Yeah, like it's been a while since we've had.
People want real shit. People have a hankering. People have a want for real shit. I think as a community of just people that love entertainment and movies and just not even like the 90s shit that used to be like wild and that like, oh, we can't do that no more. It's 2025. We just want like real shit. Like we want to be able to laugh. We want the choice to like, all right, if this ain't for you, this ain't for you. But there's a bunch of people out there who still have like a dark sense of humor, who just laugh at stuff, who don't necessarily have to have the ailment to laugh at it, or have the ailment and then laugh at themselves. It's like, yo, we just want to laugh. We just want to talk about what's funny without being judged or ridiculed or possibly canceled. We want to be able to have fun. We want to be able to do what we want to do, because half of the time we're all thinking it, but we just can't do it because somebody's going to get offended.
That's true.
So everybody wants to see real comedy, real theatrics. They want to make fun of certain stuff. They want to talk about certain stuff, but they're just scared of, I guess, this loud minority. So who knows?
I mean, I don't know. I hope it's good. It's been a few years. I mean, it's been a lot of years. It's probably been over 10 years now, 15 years since they had anything to do with scary movie stuff. Because obviously, you know, the shit got, I don't know, taken away from them, or they signed away the rights or whatever. So like they did the first two, and then they did the other ones, like the last three were done by the production company or whoever.
Yeah, Blue and Chess says 3 through 5 wasn't there. So obviously that's why you didn't see as much of them or see them at all, and it wasn't funny at all.
Yeah, the quality dipped. And then obviously because those were so popular, then we got a bunch of
rip-offs.
Like rip-off parody shits where we got like the 300 one and then the superhero movie one and a bunch of like disaster. There was a bunch of shits where they was like just doing a bunch of these shits and they was just like all garbage. But it wasn't the Wayans doing it. But I mean, So we'll see. I know they're working on that. I know they're working on a new Naked Gun shit. So with Liam Neeson,
yeah.
So I mean, obviously, maybe now is the time for those type of parody movies because it's been a little bit since those come out. So maybe people are maybe ready to laugh and shit's serious.
And I don't understand why people are so uptight when we see the things that happen in the media, happen in real life, happen in politics, happen just all across our feeds every day. Do y'all see who our president is?
Unfortunately,
and we can't make a joke about gay people. We can't make a joke about disabled people. We can't make a joke about black people. We can't make a joke about Asian people, Jews. We can't make a joke about anything. Do you see who our fucking president is? Who was caught on tape saying grab him by the pussy.
Bowling ball him.
Who bowling ball them. Who was paying porn stars for sex. Mm-hmm. Who is a convicted felon.
Mm-hmm.
Who, like, he pardoned everybody that was a part of January 6th. An insurrection that he tried to plan himself and disassociate himself from.
Mm-hmm.
Do we see the things that are happening in real life that could be a fucking... You wouldn't have thought to write this in a movie script. And this is real life.
Sometimes, stranger than fiction, baby. Sometimes life is just... The real thing is crazier than shit you could ever even pretend to imagine.
That was the whole point of fiction, is to write some shit I didn't think was possible.
Yeah.
And all this shit is right in front of our face. So I think if the Wayans have full control of this thing, I feel like they need to get Keenan in that bitch, Sean, Kim, everybody in that writer's room. The kids is acting now. They got Damon Jr. in a bunch of shows. Marlon kids is of age. Damon got kids. Like everybody that we know as the Wayans, Keenan, Sean, Marlon, Kim, who's the other Wayans? I know I'm forgetting one. That's fucked up. Keenan, Sean, Damon, Marlon, Kim. I feel like I'm forgetting one. Maybe not.
Did you say Sean?
Yeah, Sean. Yeah, Sean, Marlon, Keenan, Damon, Kim. I feel like I forget one. I don't know. But all of these kids are in their like mid 20s, early 30s. They could get in there and write a goddamn classic since they have this movie back now. So
yeah, I'm sure all of them's gonna show up, nigga.
Yeah, and I need the original cast back. I need the white girl. I need Regina Hall. I need everybody. I need everybody back for this one. Even if this is like one last hurrah, or if y'all gonna keep Scary Movie 7, 8, 9, 10 going, I need the original cast back for something. But what?
No, I'm saying word. I agree.
Oh yeah. So hopefully these black-led movies or these black movies get they're just due. So hopefully one of them days, now that that's had a success at the box office, we'll see some other properties from black creators greenlit, and we'll get we got to get a couple failures until we get something that like, oh shit, this is blackity black, this is funny as hell, this checks off everything that we want.
Word.
But Scary Movie 3 is valid though. I don't remember Scary Movie 3.
It's been so long since I've seen it, so I won't say one way or the other because it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while, so I haven't. I gotta go check it out. But hopefully we get something that's somewhat good. We can stay black for right now.
I'm black, y'all.
First trailer for Magazine Dreams starring Jonathan Majors. Shout out to my boy Jonathan motherfucking Majors, man.
He's back,
theaters, March 21st. He's back. He ain't never left.
Well, he did, but not
nigga got fired. Niggas get fired every day, B.
Yeah, but he got fired from Marvel, nigga, and it was quiet.
And that was a mistake.
It's quiet, and this movie was supposed to come out. This movie was supposed to come out like a year ago or year and a half, 2 years ago, but then obviously all that shit happened.
Well, Magazine Dreams.
I think he'd been filming this. Because I think he did this. I think partly when he was doing Creed, like I don't know before or after, so like that's why he's like in such crazy shape. Because I think somebody can quote me, if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure he's like either he filmed it before Creed or like right after Creed or some shit like that. But like obviously, and it was supposed to come out after the Ant-Man movie and shit came out, but then obviously after that came out, all the fucking legal shit happened, so then they pushed it back. But so they've been saying that he like was acting his ass off in that movie. And the trailer looks like he might be putting on a good performance, and obviously, so I'm just like, will it be enough to make the rest of the world? Because I mean, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about this whole Jonathan Major shit.
Mixed feelings. Why and how?
Well, I have mixed feelings. Well, I have feelings about how people treat it. Like, because again, it's something that I paid attention to, but I don't know 100% of all the details. So if there's information that I'm missing, I'm willing to change my mind. It's not a hill that I'm willing to die on. But as far as I know, he did like what he did versus how people treat him is like is weird not weird, but it's just like it bothers me because like he didn't beat her as far as I know. He just picked her up, put her in the car, and then like closed the door. Like, so basically, in my attempt to get away from you, you did get injured in some sort of way. So like I'm not saying what he did was necessarily like, I'm not saying that's necessarily the appropriate way to do it or whatever, is just walk away 100%. I'm not saying what he did was necessarily correct, but whenever I hear people, specifically white people, talk about it, they talk about him, they like call him an abuser. Like they make it seem like he's like he came home and the meatloaf was cold and he knocked her out. Like,
right.
and I think there's a difference. Like I'm not saying I agree. I don't think he handled it necessarily the most appropriate way, but I also don't think he isn't like. And again, I can be wrong. I'm not so this is what I'm saying. If there's more information I'm missing, I don't want to. It's not a hill I'm willing to die on. But I don't think he's like an abuser in the way that I feel like I hear people reference him when they talk about him. And I'm like, yeah, he did something not great and was stupid, and don't do that. And I don't agree with what he did, but I don't think it's the same as I'm just mad and I'm fighting you. Like I think there's a difference, but that's me. Yes. It just bothers me when I see people talk about him and shit. So then when he was like canceled, quote unquote, or whatever, I'm like, I mean, like, yeah, again, he didn't do something that was great, but I feel like people have done way worse shit and have been perfectly fine in their position or whatever they're doing. But when the black man does even the slightest thing, and I was like, okay, you gotta lose everything. I was like, I didn't agree with that.
It's because everyone's so scared of them being boycotted or them being canceled. So obviously, when Disney heard that one of their stars or somebody that they were going to put in multiple roles in a franchise did something that was once like it was one against a white woman too. It was a domestic abuse. 3, it was like your spouse. It's like, so one of our stars of our upcoming franchises is beating bitches up. So it was like, all right, we can't have it. So we got to just so it doesn't look like Disney supports abusers.
Yeah.
Disney. We ain't going to talk about Walt Disney, but just the company Disney is associated with this type of stuff, so they had to separate themselves just so they don't get boycotted, so they don't lose like their sponsors or their viewership or whatever reference that they've gained over the years. But
that's not fair because I don't want to be ratting, but didn't Hawkeye have some shit with him?
I mean,
along those lines as well.
I mean,
and they didn't get rid of him. He had a TV show and shit. Like
the only way I can justify that is 1, race. Is 2, Hawkeye was on his way out the door.
That's true. He was.
That's true. It's like if we got our use out of you, there's no harm in us putting out 1 or 2 more things with you where you get maybe maximum in a movie 15 minutes of screen time, but then the show we put out with you during 2 Christmases ago, you on your way out, your character is not going to be reprised, and you've been replaced by a woman, so we don't really give that much of a fuck. But, maybe race played a big part into it. I don't know. But they can't just totally recast and reshoot what took them maybe a year and some change to do. So it was like, all right, Jeremy Renner, whatever, you're on your way out. Cool. But the way he was treated, that was like, I don't feel like black people really tossed him away the way we thinking. I think it was more so like the Will Smith thing. Like people, they had to have an opinion like, oh, we're appalled, we're ashamed. Will Smith is supposed to be this, resemble excellence and resemble like just stoicness and whatever the fuck. Like we didn't really just toss him to the side like that. We was like, yo, once we got all the facts, we was like, all right, let's let all the facts come out. Let's see what happened. Let's see what he did. I don't know if that's a black people thing or we was just like, yeah, this don't really seem right. But once all the facts came out, we see like, yo, he just, he was basically defending himself, and like a white woman got hurt in the process. It was like, we don't cast him aside just because of that. He didn't beat nobody up. Nobody was bloody. Nobody really went to the hospital for any major injuries. But they weren't life threatening. She didn't die. She didn't almost die. It was like,
yeah.
Why are we casting him aside before we get all the information? Then for Disney to make that, rash decision like that, that shows that like they want to get away from anything. Because he had just started. He was in Loki for maybe 5 episodes. Then he was slated to be Kang in, he was slated to be the big bad. So he was going to carry the next umpteenth movies or whatever, right? So he had his appearance in Ant-Man, whatever. Other than that, we're not investing into you like that. Like, you're not like a Robert Downey. Like, you didn't start this shit off. Like, we can throw you and find another black man. We'll be all right.
Yeah.
But yeah, like we didn't really cast him aside like that. I felt like a lot of people were not on his side. They were waiting. They was like, we're not gonna just throw him away like he did something deplorable. Like if it was that serious, he'd be in jail already.
I mean,
like we've seen, like as of recently, I don't remember this many high profile black people going to jail like this. Like R. Kelly's in jail. Like we forget R. Kelly's in jail.
The aura.
Tory Lanez is in jail.
Mr.
Diddy is in jail. Like
he should be.
No, he should. No, once all the evidence has come out, he 1000% should be.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Shit.
What? I'll be done soon. Just go out there, please. Can I get 2 hours to myself?
No. Why would I let that happen?
But yeah, Diddy, like once we get certain evidence on certain people and we see it for ourselves, the public is gonna make their assumption on their own. I mean, not assumption, but like they're gonna make their judgment on their own. So we don't need y'all to tell us what he did. Let us see what he did. It was all over the news. It was CNN. It was TMZ. It was all these other outlets. It was all over the internet. Send that nigga to jail. Put him up the river. Send him up the river. But it's like Jonathan Majors, I didn't see that for him. But his movie looks good. His acting looks good. It don't look like he lost a step. Jonathan Majors was slated to be another one of them ones. We seen him in Lovecraft Country. We seen the shit that he did, the movie he did before that. We seen him in, Creed. We seen him in a bunch of other things. It was like, yo, this nigga can act. And, he may have a slave face, but this nigga has a body of a fucking god. But like, he can act. Like he that's something like we can rest our laurels on. Like this nigga can act. Like that's what we be waiting on half the time. We was like, yo, we lost Chadwick, damn, but we got another one that can act. But
do you think this, from like this, it's a quick glimpse into the movie, whatever. Yeah. But do you think this will be enough to help raise his stature in like the wider sense of the world, like the beginning of his comeback type of thing? Do you think this will be enough to like actually make that be a thing, or do you think he's still just gonna be relegated to like the outskirts of Hollywood, quote unquote?
Nah, I think this is his redemption tour. Yeah. So it's gonna start with this movie. The case has been settled. They're no longer together. He's with Megan. They've been separated. Cool. Now is when it starts to work. Now we gotta try to get people to forget what they perceive of you and what you actually are. So you're a damn good actor. You do this, you do that. Just put on a fucking magnificent role. You may have to do like 2 or 3 more movies for people to be like, all right, that he might be an Oscar contention. Like he's that fucking good. But at some point, this is gonna be behind him. Like the news cycle moves so fast that we're not always gonna look at Jonathan Majors as an abuser, and he wasn't even like, he wasn't pitted as an abuser by like the courts. He wasn't guilty of that. It's just gonna take some time for the rest of the world to, I guess, adjust to what they know him as. Because like I said, it might have been a lot of the people in the industry. It might have been a lot of white people. It might have been, whoever else. But as far as I know, the people I talked to, they wasn't really like trying to, all right, nigga, you done for the rest of your life. You better go put in an application somewhere. Like you better go work for Tyler Perry and do made for TV movies. Like we wasn't really, doing that to him. So I think he'll be fine. It's just gonna take maybe 2 or 3 more movies, or depending on how this movie does, this might catapult him back into the spotlight where people will be like, All right, fuck all that bullshit. A lot of motherfuckers have done way worse. We had Epstein here. We had Weinstein here. We had a whole bunch of stuff. We had a bunch of Steins.
Mad
Steins, Bergs, all type of stuff.
Bearstein Bears.
Maybe they did something. I don't know who wrote the books. I don't know. But white people don't forget nigga sins. Yes, they do.
That's a fact. Not black people sins. They might forget white people sins.
I mean, that Will Smith stuff, like, we didn't cast Will Smith aside. We was like, yo, we get it. But everybody else was shocked. Was like, oh, we've never seen. He a nigga from Philly.
Yeah, well, keep his wife's name out your mouth.
Yo, whatever's going on in that household, he reacted. It is what it is. It's just the platform it was on, and everybody want to act. I think a lot of the people that were a lot of the people that are trying to cast him aside, Will Smith and Jonathan Majors, whether they be black or whatever, it's a lot of shucking and jiving to appease these white people, because they can't get certain roles or be allowed in certain rooms if you support that, or if you still are on the side of that person, not necessarily what they did, but just that person. Like, I support that person. It's a lot of shucking and jiving, and it's like behind closed doors. It's like, no, I think it was deplorable too. I think it was this, that, and the third mess. But
again, I'm not saying I think what he did is good. Like, I'm not trying to like shoot him bail for he did something that wasn't good. I just don't think it's as bad as people make it out to be, I guess, is maybe how I feel. And again, if there's more information or there's something that I'm missing, I'm willing to be wrong about that. It's not, again, I'm not a hill that I'm willing to, I feel the need to die on it, but it's just my impression of the information that I have in my brain is like, I think he just like put her in the car and then try to close the door on and get away from her. Now, if there's more to it that I'm missing or whatever, or I'm just misremembering, again, I'm not willing. It's not like I'm trying to die on this, but from my understanding, like, again, not good, not saying that's how you should handle that situation or any situation of that nature. Everybody keep their hands to themselves and just move on about the stuff. But I feel like there's a difference between that and then like straight up just like beating her. Like, I just feel
he didn't like close hand beat this girl to a bloody pulp and then be like, no. We saw the videotape. We heard the testimony. The case is closed. Everyone has gone their respective ways.
Yeah,
it's cool.
And you can always go
ahead.
No, I was gonna say you can always make that argument. Oh, well, that's how it starts. And I'm like, okay, sure, maybe you might be right.
If it happens again.
Yeah, again, and that's my point. Like, okay, yeah, maybe that's how it starts. It starts with, we just put in the car and closing the door on. The next thing you know, it gets worse and worse and worse. Like, so again, I'm not, because I don't want people to mistake what I'm saying. Like, I'm just like, just forget him. He didn't do anything wrong. I'm not trying to be like that way, but I am saying, like, I don't think it's necessarily as egregious. And I feel like there have been other actors who have done things worse than that, who have not necessarily had to deal with the same level of scrutiny as he has. And I just think that maybe that's, I don't know, it's probably racially motivated is all.
Right. To respond to Blue's comment, I don't be going in on Jonathan Majors again. As a man I'm a heterosexual man. As a man who's cool with his sexuality, I can confidently say he is not a conventionally attractive man. That's an ugly nigga. Okay? Amazing actor, great body, it's an ugly nigga. Okay? Now, to respond to Pope, they still talking about Michael Vick OBS. That's because of the stature of the person and the crime. Now, if we're gonna, bring race into it, majority of America is white. White people love dogs. Okay, a lot of people love animals, and the fact that you were a multi-million-dollar football playing fucking phenom and you were dog fighting on the side, I don't know if it was you was trying to keep your fucking hood card. I don't know what it was, but you was doing some illegal shit. You was fighting dogs and they was dying. So it makes sense. It happened more than 15 years ago. At
this point, it has to be. Like,
it has to be. But I'm not saying that it's something that should not be brought up. And like, I'm not saying that he should be forgiven. Let me start there. He should be forgiven, but I'm not surprised that people are still bringing it up. Let me say that. Like, people love animals. Animals should not be killed. They should not. They're not Pokemon. We should not be dog fighting. It's just something that we do because we have control of these creatures that are supposed to love us, and they wind up dying, and then we bury them in like random. Or like, I don't know what he was doing to the dog. I just know dogs was dying, and he was burying them weird places. But whatever the case may be, He should be forgiven. It was so long ago. A lot of us have made way worse mistakes. People have killed people drunk driving. People have shit. They talk more about Michael Vick than they do talk about what's the man from Rust that compiled the producer.
Baldwin. Alec
yeah,
Baldwin.
they talk about Vic more than they do Baldwin. Baldwin killed a human being by accident. It was an accident, supposedly, but just like
white people love dogs.
Yeah.
White people love dogs. They love dogs more than humans, nigga. Like,
I mean, he got that KRS-One nose. KRS-One nose is
don't do
one
this.
of a kind.
Don't do this. We don't have to do this.
You're right.
We don't have to do this.
We don't have to do this.
We don't have to. Like, we can, but we don't have to.
But if we talking about like, you know, it's Black History Month, dog.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not trying to bring down nobody black, yo. I'm just saying, I'm just here for shits and gigs. Not them shits and gigs, but I'm here for the shits and the gigs, man.
Yo, I have not seen them niggas since. It's crazy.
Yo, I've seen their videos, yo, and they come across my timeline very, very sparingly.
They never come across
the views
my
they used to get at all.
I used to see them shit at least one video every day. I would see some clip from them niggas. I have not seen a clip from them niggas on my timeline on TikTok. That's crazy.
Them shits be getting like maybe them shits don't be cracking 1,000 views when I see them.
That's crazy.
I be like, damn, like that fall from grace, man. You can't align yourself with white people, man. You gotta chill sometimes, man.
I mean, you can, but you just gotta be careful about what you do.
This is what happens when you don't put in your 10,000 hours as a fucking podcaster. I feel like I know what to do. I know what to say by now. I feel like, well, shit.
I mean, sometimes you get caught up in the moment.
Happy birthday to me. I've been podcasting 10 years. Shout out to me. So I feel like I put in my 10,000 hours. I have done well over 800 episodes of podcasts. This is like my fucking 6th podcast. I don't know. I've done a lot of shit. I know how to talk to people. I know what to say, what not to say. I know what might go viral, what might not go viral. I know how to, I haven't been in a room with someone like that as of yet. But I feel like I know as a fucking man and as a professional how to conduct myself. The shit that we be saying on here, I don't feel like it'll get us in that much trouble. One, because of our audience base, and two, I don't feel like it's that bad to say. And other people have said worse with that are bigger than me.
Well,
I mean, anything can go viral. Anything can happen. I'm just saying that I don't feel like, you know, some of this. Listen, when I get famous, some of this shit might come back to bite me in the ass. I know that. I'm well aware of it. Do I care? Moderately. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying that them niggas were like catapulting to like a place where they had left their home country and were doing tours in the United States, and they were sold out tours, and they went on one podcast and then fucked off their whole platform.
And they didn't even say it. They didn't
even say it. They just giggled too much like little bitches.
Yeah, they just laughed and they didn't fight back. They didn't even say it, and they didn't even necessarily co-sign what he said. They just didn't really fight back.
But then I get it though, because I get it because from the perspective of you don't want to burn that bridge of you came on someone else's show that could potentially help you in the future, that can potentially give you opportunities and looks, and just like having like a friend in the industry, and you didn't want to piss them off or you didn't want to step on toes. I'm like, that's not right. But again, your morals have to kick in. Something has to come into play. Like, yo, that don't really sit right with me, but I'm gonna chuckle anyway. Either that's a real like split decision. That's like a fraction of a second decision you got to make. Like, am I gonna say something to fuck up the whole vibe, or am I just gonna key and hope it don't get out like that?
Or also sometimes you just in the middle of shit and you're not giving everything your full level of thought. So it's one of the things where like in the hot second they might have just like, oh, okay, I guess whatever.
I mean, they might cancel me, Blue. You right. I don't know, but it's not like I'm academics out here. I'm not doing no wild shit like I did. There's nothing in my resume confidently with women or children doing anything malicious or like rapey.
I'm not growing nobody.
If somebody try to lie on me, prove it. I will gladly take this to court. Prove it. I need you to.
I won't show you no grace.
No, I won't show you no grace.
You can't show me grace.
But believe all women. But should we?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. We shouldn't believe. We shouldn't believe people.
Well,
nobody's that fucking trustworthy. We shouldn't believe anybody.
Well, believe in Jesus.
I don't even know. Never mind. You know what? Black people. Skin of bronze. Black man. I'm not saying shit. It's cool. I'm not, because I don't want to, like, even if he is real, like, I heard Israel. That's crazy. even if he is real,
yeah,
I don't want to get there and he'd be like, I heard that shit you was talking.
Facts. You gotta go back.
Yeah. Yeah, like nah, you gotta go back. It's like I'm gonna make you the lowest on the fucking food totem pole as possible for like the next millennia.
That's funny.
Instead of a hawk, you're just gonna be a regular pigeon.
Caterpillar.
Yeah, you know, you thought you was gonna be the fucking gazelle. You might be like like every time you come out the womb, I might make a leopard eat you or some shit. Like he might do some wild shit to me. Every time, like every time you just dead.
You're gonna be the baby penguin that the other penguins eat.
Yeah. Yes.
You ain't even gonna make it.
You are gonna be the baby hippo that the rivaling hippo father tries to kill because he don't want you taking over.
Right.
Something crazy. Who we talking about? We talking about everybody. We talking about Jesus, Jews, fucking Jonathan Majors, everybody. It's whatever. Yo, Black History Month. What up?
Is that the name of the episode? Jesus, Jews, and Jonathan Majors?
Yeah, you know what? I don't even care. Oh.
Or we can take out the Jews part and just be like Jesus and Jonathan Majors.
Oh man. We gotta find a way to put that Ed and Eddie shit and do that shit with JJJ.
Jesus, Jesus, Jews, and Jonathan Majors.
Jesus, Jews, and John.
Jesus, Jews, and John.
Oh man. What else, man? What we talking about? Black stuff. Ryan Coogler, vampire thriller Sinners has been released. That movie honestly looks kind of good, man. I don't hate Michael B. Jordan. I don't hate Kevin Hart. I don't hate these people whatsoever. I'm just saying the roles that I saw, y'all were just nicer than me.
Yeah,
I kind of like this. This shit look alright. And like I didn't know it was vampires. I just knew it was like some scary shit going on. Like the first trailer I saw. Then after seeing this, like, oh, we like the funny shit about it, they said that Jonathan Majors was supposed to play his brother in this movie, but then he just made them twins because Jonathan Majors got canceled. Because
all the shit happened with Jonathan Majors.
Man, that shit would have been fire.
That should have been fire, yeah. That should have been fire.
Man. Like we missed out on a lot of great music, movies, and just entertainment period because people are too quick to cancel somebody, not work with somebody, or do somebody dirty. And now we might have missed out on some cinema gold. But the verdict's out if not Jonathan Majors, fucking Michael B. Jordan did good in this or not. This looks like it's very reminiscent of what's the Quentin Tarantino movie with Selma Hayek, with sexy vampire bitch.
Dawn before Dawn of Dust, some shit like that.
Yeah, that movie. Dust, fucking talking about. It looks very similar to that, but black.
Yeah, and one thing I saw too was like they were saying it's not just. I don't know if they're gonna show up in the movie itself, but there's more than just vampires in that world. More supernatural things in that world besides just vampires. I don't know if other shit will show up.
I'm with creating a world. I'm with creating a. We need more black horror. Shout out to Jordan Peele for like jumping it off. I would love a universe with this.
Yeah. So if obviously if this does well, that might lead to that.
Yeah.
The trailer looks good to me. I'm 50-50 on the accent. Like just Michael B. Jordan in accents. I don't know. We'll see.
Nah, he don't really do good with accents.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna shit on it too bad because there's the internet for that. But the movie does look really good. Like, I
mean, we are the internet.
Yeah, I mean that's true. Like it does look good. I'm interested. Obviously, hopefully, I want this to do well because it's Ryan Coogler. I think he wrote and directed it. And it's fucking prohibition era fucking black shit. The white people is the devil. They got the fucking Haley Steinfeld as a sexy white vampire that's gonna like kill the black man for interracial dating. It's like that's what you get for trying to fuck this white woman. Now she's gonna eat your love.
I don't know about y'all. Did it for me.
I mean, listen. I'm on board. She might have to kill me, nigga. Like I don't know.
Nigga, might have to take a chance, nigga.
So you might just have to die a little. I don't know. I mean, life is overrated, right? It's like
it's overrated.
Like I'm just saying, nigga.
What's the homegirl name? Wonmi Mosaku. The woman that played in Loki. She was the black woman that played one of the time cops.
Oh yeah,
she was also in Lovecraft Country.
Yeah, she's a great actress too.
She one of them new ones too.
Yeah, that's a fact.
It's not until I heard her talk that she's from London. She ain't even from here.
Oh, damn, of course. Of course.
They come over here taking over. Yo.
They taking over, dog.
But she's very, very good. She could sing her ass off too. Like I heard her like sang. She's great.
Yeah.
But yeah, movie trailer looks good. I have high hopes for this. I can't tell the movie just by watching the trailer, which is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of not excited for this, but I will go watch it. I will make an attempt to actually go to the theater and watch this shit. Maybe not opening night, but I will make an attempt to go to the theater and watch this.
Like, it's definitely a movie that's on my radar where it's like, I do want to see this. Like, will I ever make it out to the movie theater? Who knows? But like, it's definitely on my radar where it's like, I do want to see this.
Yes.
When it comes out. Will I make it? Who knows? But I do want to see it.
Yes. What else we got before my child come back in here? Let's see. One Piece Lego sets on the way through collaboration with One Piece. Well, with collaboration with Netflix.
Yeah, the live action, whatever shit. I just threw it up there because it was cool, and it's One Piece and shit. But they're getting a Lego collection. Legos are kind of popping nowadays, and they have like Legos for kids, where it's like, oh, you're gonna buy a bunch of Legos for your kids, and then they got like this collector edition shit where like adults is like buying Legos and they like $500 a pop. It's like putting these shits together. Oh, you on the Lego train?
Nah, I hate. Well, nah, I hate. I hate how. I mean, I get it where people don't feel comfortable showing themselves or their reality until somebody else does it. But I just hate how popular it's becoming. Like, since when you niggas have been into Legos? Like, I'm seeing too many people like
into Legos
use it
now
for content and build Legos. Like, since when you niggas been into Legos? So why y'all got on the internet and followed every other trend instead of listening to yourselves and put on the internet what you wanted to put on the internet? Now everybody building Legos all of a sudden. Now all you niggas like Legos all of a sudden. All you niggas? It's too many niggas liking Legos.
Well, this is what I'll say in the defense of that is like, I do think the difference is Lego now, I think, versus like when we used, like, especially when we were growing up. And I'm sure they had stuff that existed.
Lego sets have been a thing since since before we were born. Now, was it the things where you could build fucking a Death Star? Probably not.
Exactly. And that's my point.
I'm just saying Lego sets have been around for ever.
But yeah, but I think that's my point where they're like collaborating more with a lot of, so like there's a lot of cross pollination. So maybe I wasn't necessarily always into Legos, but now they have like a Ghostbusters set and a Harry Potter set and a Marvel set, and I love those things. And I kind of did like Legos a little bit, but they didn't have anything that really grabbed me. But now they got all this other shit that I love, and it's like, and it's collectibles and all the kind of shit. So I think like that cross pollination is kind of where the popularity, and obviously this is why they keep doing it, because they're seeing success with it.
Calling cap.
I mean, yeah, it might be a little bit.
Calling cap, yo. Everybody, like, this many people don't like fucking Legos. It was one girl I seen, and then it was a fucking boom of just people that wanted to build Legos. But the creativity people use to make without collabs isn't as much. Yeah, I used to see people make wild shit with just the pieces that they got and just make the most amazing shit out of the pieces. Now it's like, oh, you have to follow instruction. You have this many gray pieces, this many 2-prong and 3-prong and octagon pieces and all this stuff. And now you have to make this solid structure or else whatever.
Yeah.
But
I mean, that's true. It's a trade-off. But they don't give a fuck about that part. They just want to sell sets and shit. They don't care.
I hate how everything is just used for content. It's just like we're trying to build ourselves on this fucking imaginary 01001 world, and like none of this shit really matters. And y'all just doing this for what? Numbers, clicks, views, money. It's all nasty work. You know, maybe I think too much. I don't fucking know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I should just get on the internet, scroll mindlessly, and just leave. I don't know. Maybe I just think too much about this shit. This should be. It's so much shit that be bothering me.
That's what I do. Like, oh, nice, and then leave. It's like,
oh, titties, boom, boom, I'm out.
And keep it moving. Like, it's just, you spend too much time trying to do
more of that, but shit be bothering me to my fucking core. Like, I follow at least 2 girls that when I met y'all and followed y'all had nothing to do with Legos. Now, at least once a week they posting Legos. I'm like, when the fuck did y'all start liking Legos?
When the nerds followed them and started liking their shit and giving them more likes and buying they OnlyFans or whatever they do.
I'm making a video about that shit too soon. Now, y'all niggas done pissed me off to make some content. Y'all don't be reacting enough to my tweets, so I gotta make videos and stuff. I be having to say my shit out loud. But whatever. Gaming news. Xbox Developer Direct 2025. Everything announced. I'm so mad that Gears of War is going to PlayStation now. That shit hurt my soul.
I mean, everything's going to PlayStation. Everything Xbox is releasing is going to PlayStation. So everything. I mean, Phil Spencer said there's no hard line in between what they'll put on other consoles. So Halo's going to make it over there eventually. Gears of War is going to make it over there.
Cuck shit, man.
They just put out Forza, or I don't know if it's actually out yet, but Forza Horizon is going to PlayStation. Like there's no hard lines. Everything is going third party. It's just what they're going to do. I mean, it
real activity. Just going to let you know that.
I don't necessarily love it as a person who's primarily an Xbox player, because for me it does make it like, well, what's the point? Should I even bother buying the new Xbox? And they're gonna have
if Halo go over there, you might as well just fucking keep a PlayStation.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So they
Halo go over there. There's no bounds.
But yeah, the difference is gonna be, and I think this is what they're kind of banking on, is that they have Game Pass, and that's part of why they. So it's like, okay, yeah, it's going to PlayStation, but then you guys spend $70 to buy that game on PlayStation. Versus if I have Game Pass, I just have it for however long it's on Game Pass. So I think that's some of the things they're banking on, and we'll see. I don't know. So I'm not doom and gloom, because this is what they got to do, and I think eventually we might get there with everybody. But I think Xbox is just doing it first.
Nintendo would never.
Probably not, but we'll see.
No. I've seen it since. How many times has Nintendo lent out their properties to other people? How many times you could probably count on two hands.
Well, we're in a new world.
And Nintendo never gave a fuck. They don't give a fuck what world we in. They don't give a fuck if we in World 1 or World 9. They don't give a fuck.
That's true. I'm just saying.
You would never see Mario on a PlayStation. You would never see fucking Zelda on an Xbox. Well, I mean, we have. I mean, no, not really. We've seen it lend out to like multi-platform property. We've seen Soul Calibur and shit like that. That's cool. Yeah. But we would never see a fucking Legend of Zelda game on Xbox.
Yeah.
You would
never. But I don't know. We'll see. So again, yeah, like I said, as a person who plays primarily Xbox, I'm not necessarily thrilled for it. But I do. The games they showed look good. Like I want to play those games, and I'm not necessarily thrilled. But we'll see. Because I don't know if it's necessarily waving the white flag type shit, but I think they're just pivoting their business structure, and this makes sense for them because Phil Spencer said it a year ago. However, they missed their chance with the PlayStation 4, Xbox One. They kind of fucked up, and they lost the most important console generation to lose, because that's when the digital libraries really started to become a thing, where it's like, okay, you can buy your games digitally and have them stored up and they're attached to your account like that. So people so if you spent $2,000 worth of games on your PlayStation, you're not gonna just buy an Xbox because you lose all that back catalog. So most people aren't really gonna jump around. So they kind of missed their window with that. So now they have to pivot and find a way to make money some other way, and so far this is what they're doing. I don't know if it's whoring. I wouldn't call it whoring themselves out.
It's cuck activity.
Yeah, you say it's cuck activity until everyone's doing it, and then you're like, oh, they were just smart and they did it first.
It's only 3 niggas. It's only.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're gonna talk about the big 3 when it comes to gaming, it's only Nintendo, Microsoft, and Sony.
Yeah.
I mean, Steam lets everybody fuck.
I mean, Steam is too.
Steam let everybody fuck. What else is there? PC let everybody fuck.
Like, well, that's Steam, but like
it went, yeah, whatever. So
and then PlayStation is on their way there too, because they're doing that shit because they're releasing their PlayStation exclusives on PC. So like, let's not act like that's not a thing that's happening.
Then
so
it's
like,
a wife swap. How about that?
Yeah, they see the value in that, and like, there's gonna be a world maybe where like everybody's doing what Xbox is doing. It's just we haven't gotten there yet, and they might just be first.
Yeah. Yeah, because Spider-Man is on PC. Yeah, I saw something about the debut on for Spider-Man 2 on PC didn't do as good as they had hoped.
Yeah, it's buggy as fuck.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Dom, after gaming, I want to know your thoughts on last night's trip, man. Fucking hell, man. Ninja Gaiden 4 announced from Team Ninja and Platinum Games for fall 2025. Ninja Gaiden 2 Black is now available via surprise shadow drop Doom: The Dark Ages will rip and tear its way into a May 2025 release date.
Yep.
South of Midnight gets an April 2025 release. Clear Obscure Expedition 33 will bring RPG goodness to Xbox players in April 2025. That looks pretty good.
It does look good.
And that's about it.
Yeah, that was it. They only showed 4 games. It was like like maybe a half-hour thing. They showed 4 games, but it was like here's a look at what our lineup is basically for the first half of the year. We got obviously Avowal comes out in like 2 weeks about and then we're gonna get South of Midnight, Clear Obscures, Expedition 33. Ninja Gaiden's gonna be I think more fall release, but right now you can play Black Game Pass, Black 2 or whatever on Game Pass, and they up-resed it for like Unreal Engine 5, so it's like better graphics or whatever like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay, like, hey, this is one of the big complaints we've had about for Xbox for forever in a day. It's like, where's the games? Where's the games? They really ain't got shit. And now they're kind of like, okay, look, we finally got the dominoes in place where things are gonna start falling.
Mm-hmm.
It just unfortunately is met with the whole, hey, we're going to PlayStation stuff too. So it kind of like dampens it a little bit. But those games all look good. So I am interested. Like 2 of them I want to play. I want to play South of Midnight and Expedition 33. I'm not super into Ninja Gaiden, and I'm not big on Doom so much. Like I've played it a little bit, but
okay,
it looks good though. So Xbox got some shit coming.
Yeah, we shall see what's to come. Barbarian director Zach Krieger.
Yeah,
Krieger. I'm going Krieger. Is officially set to direct a new Resident Evil movie. Is this a reboot?
Yes.
Okay.
And it's supposed to obviously follow closer to like the games and be more horror and all that kind of shit. We'll see. You know, this is like the 13th time trying to reboot Resident Evil. So we'll see.
Tell me about it. I see Mila Jovovich one more goddamn time.
Well, now she should be nowhere near this one.
She should be man. Listen,
none of that.
She better not come out as like some other Jill or something. I don't want to see shit.
Alice the Third,
nigga. I don't want to see shit. Let's see what else we got. Simu Liu saying he is working on the rights of. He's working with the rights holders to make a Sleeping Dogs movie happen. Would I like to see that? I'm interested.
I think so. It's just a kung fu movie. Like he's a undercover cop. I think that's the story of Sleeping Dogs, I believe. So it's just be like a cool ass action movie. I mean, it's one of them things where it's like he's just saying, "Hey, I want to make this, and we're trying to get this done, but we'll see if this ever actually."
I mean, there's not many Asian properties to pick from, and if you're gonna get on this train of we taking video game and adapting them to movies, then why not go for that one? I mean, what else is you can't do the fucking typical Yakuza. You could, but you know, I think Sleeping Dogs has a better story.
Yeah.
Marvel Snap dev says it has a new publisher to ensure TikTok shutdown never happens again.
Yeah, so, they left ByteDance or whatever.
Yeah, so in a surprise to me, I didn't know that it was fucking happening when TikTok got shut down. They took Marvel Snap with it as well, and my girl was extremely happy because she says I'd be ignoring her to play Marvel Snap. It's not that I'd be ignoring you to play Marvel Snap, but you know, if rounds only take 3 minutes, if we ain't saying shit for like 10, and then you happen to say something when I'm in the middle of a match, that's just how the shit go. I don't know what you want me to do. I'm not deleting off my phone. I'll delete you before I delete Marvel. I'm lying, baby. I love you.
I know. Yeah, you was lying.
But yeah, this shit shut down for at least I want to say a good 4 or 5 days, and then it just came back out of nowhere. But you know, they were a part of ByteDance. They were a part of the shutdown when it happened to TikTok, and CapCut was gone as well. Then it magically came back thanks to Big Motherfucking T.
Yeah.
And then they said that they're gonna get a new publisher to ensure that this never happens again. And I think for the downtime, they gave you like a certain rewards. They gave you like a big like present where it was like, yo, I'm sorry that happened to y'all. I know some of y'all are creators and y'all lost money, or y'all just love this game so much and not being able to play it hurt us as well. So here's, I don't know, 100,000 Qs, mystery variant cars, shit that ain't never coming out, shit that we plan on putting out a year from now. You get it today, type thing.
Yeah.
So shout out to Marvel Snap. I haven't been playing Marvel Snap as much. I haven't been playing a lot of those card games as much. They started pissing me off. So I was like, nah, I'm cool. Even Pokemon, I was like, I'm just opening. I've just been opening packs. I don't think I have enough cards to actually go against people online because y'all be killing me with these strats and all this shit. I'll be like, I can't do it. I'm at work.
I just do the dailies. I just do the daily.
I do the dailies. I just open packs and then whatever. If y'all want to trade for something, let me know. Hit me up.
Yeah.
two other things I wanted to discuss real quick was Multiverses is shutting down. So they said after a update or like I guess abysmal 2024, they will be shutting down as on May 2025, but the offline will still be available. But as far as like servers and playing online, I think this shit is done.
Yeah. So here's the kicker about the offline mode thing. You have to, I forget what the window is, but you have to log on to Multiverses so that you can download something, whatever the window is before that, in order to have the offline mode. Because if you go in like June after everything shut down and try to play and do offline, you won't be able to do it because you didn't get the download. So you got to like play within that window, or at least get the download within that window to like have the offline access.
That sounds like TikTok, where it was like you motherfuckers that got, jumped the gun and deleted TikTok off your phone because y'all thought it was never coming back, and then you going back in the app store and can't download it again.
Yeah,
it's kind of like that. It's not like that, but kind of like that.
Yeah.
Also, something I want to discuss real quick is I heard that Overwatch is contemplating doing the 6v6 thing because of Marvel Rivals, and it said that it's taking a lot of their fan base and a lot of their players because Marvel Rivals has like more of a window for expansion for like years and years and years to come. They got a bunch of source material that they could just keep on going. I think Overwatch does 4v4 or 5v5, something like that. But now they're testing out a 6v6 just so they can try to get people back from Marvel Rivals over to Overwatch. And
I think it's too late.
I hate this thing where we just jump on the bandwagon and no one's preempted because you think you're the big dick on the block.
Well, yeah, that's what happened. There's nothing else that was really doing what they was doing to that level. I'm sure
but I think you always need to be ahead of the curve, where you need to be thinking, what can we do to improve this game? What can we do to give the people what they've actually been wanting, whether it's been like developer feedback, people online, people on Twitter, Instagram, whatever the fuck. What can we do to get these people more of a experience as to where we're giving them a game for free and to have them playing for as long as possible? Because it's all about retention rate. Yeah. And how can we have people keep watching this? And I think y'all dropped the ball because y'all everybody gets too comfortable, everybody gets too lax, and then somebody else comes out with something and then it just blows everything out the water. And like Marvel to me is like, what's the fucking quarterback for the Patriots? What's his name? Nigga that just retired. I was about to say Tom Brady. I was about to say Tony. I don't know why.
Yeah, you forgot Tom Brady.
I had a fucking brain fart, dog.
I can feel
it. My mind be moving too quick, yo. That's why I be stuttering. My mind just go too quick. But I like Marvel to me is like Tom Brady. I never bet against Tom Brady. I damn sure will never bet against Marvel. So when Marvel got all this source material for years and years and years to come, they even made up a character. I heard Luna Snow ain't even a person in the Marvel universe. They just made her up for the game.
Hey, it's a new character.
So it's like if we have that type of power where we can just make someone and then we throw them in a game, and then their usage rate is damn near through the roof. I think out of all the characters, she might be in like the middle of the pack or something like that. But even still, we just made her up. And now we telling we got villains, we got heroes, we can make people up for years and years and years to come. And they're obviously gonna keep updating this game with levels. I heard something that they were trying to incorporate some new characters, but that turned out to be like a leak that like they put out like some bait out there to catch like data miners and stuff like that, but it was fake. So they mentioned like Gambit, Jubilee, Beast, Rogue, and Nightcrawler. But they was like, nah, that was fake because y'all niggas be leaking information and you fired and we about to get you arrested. You fired too.
Oh, there's like, okay, you got this information here, you got this information here.
Yeah, so whoever leaked the information is like, no, that was fake. We didn't plan on putting that out there. We were just trying to catch you motherfuckers.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah, so yeah, I think it might be a little bit too late. I think you could still save face with the diehards, but I don't know. It's kind of hard to play catch up. Like you the new kid on the block, man. It's like when everybody thought they was cool, and then Drake came on the block and started killing shit. He started making shit that everybody liked, and then it was a takeover.
I mean, I don't know.
Nigga took over for the next decade.
They already lost a lot of people when they went from Overwatch 1 to Overwatch 2. Like that didn't really.
Oh, whatever. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not an Overwatch person, so I don't know the particulars, but there was some issue with that to begin with, where it was like people weren't really happy with what they did between Overwatch 1 and Overwatch 2. And then the numbers were whatever. I mean, they're probably decent, but it wasn't like back in the day when Overwatch was like the biggest thing in the world. It didn't really have that going for it. And then obviously this comes out, and now they're eating their food. Like it's like, oh shit. So they got to try something. But I think it might be just be. I think whatever they were doing, it seems like Marvel Rivals is doing what they were doing, but way better on, I guess, maybe every front. But I'm not, I'm not an Overwatch person, so I don't know that for a fact. That's what the impression that I get. So I mean, if they get people back, they get them back. But I don't really see that happening, especially because Marvel does have the cheat code where they have like infinite characters, damn near not infinite, but it's like even if they was like, yo, we just doing X-Men characters for like the next year and a half, and there's probably so many characters that were X-Men that they could just throw in the game, like they'll never run out of characters.
Nigga, they only got, as far as I know, they got 2. I think it's Magneto and Wolverine, as far as I know.
Yeah, yeah, I think so. I don't know. I haven't really played it, so I don't know all the character lineup. But yeah, that's not. So they're still, Cyclops.
Nigga, wait till the first time somebody hit kinetic card. They gonna lose their goddamn mind.
Yeah, exactly. Nightcrawler. Psylocke's in there.
Oh, Psylocke, yeah.
Fucking, I don't know. Fucking Legion. They can just put mad shit in there. Like,
they put Legion. You might as well cancel the game.
That's fine.
I don't know how many. Magneto's in Omega.
Yeah, the Stefford Cuckoos. They can fucking. I don't mean Beast, right?
Blade. I don't know where.
I think Blade's in there. He might not be, but.
I mean, Steel. I don't know.
Katie Pride.
If they drop some Black History Month shit, I know it's the year of the snake or whatever. But if they drop some Black History Month shit and just start putting like the Dora Milaje, Blade, something like nigga, y'all gonna lose y'all mind.
Katie Pride. They fucking roll.
Like, that bitch can go through walls now.
Yeah, exactly. Like they can just do whatever. And that's just the X-Men. That's not even like
just the X-Men. They just put the Fantastic Four in there like what, 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah. I don't like that they could put War Machine. Like, they only got one Hulk. They can do Red Hulk. They can do She-Hulk. They can do Amadeus Cho Hulk. They can do whatever. They can do Scar. Like
they can do some wild shit and put the Collector in there. Who knows?
Collector. Fucking put a big head. What's the Watcher? Throw a Watcher in there.
MODOK in there. Put Howard the Duck in there. Who knows?
Exactly.
Howard the Duck as a support might be ill. You never know.
Yeah, infinite characters. They could do Jane
Juggernaut,
Foster,
Colossus,
exactly.
Something it's infinite characters, and they could just make up people.
That too. They want so on top of that, so like if they want, who's gonna make up a nigga?
Yeah, we just gonna make up a nigga. Somebody that didn't necessarily work back in the 70s, 80s. We could just throw him in there, revamped.
Cyclops got like 5 kids on his own from different timelines. Like they could just do
what? They don't even have Cable in there, let alone a Havoc. None of it. I'm just
Havoc. Like this is so much shit they can
and you know what I think Marvel is smart enough to do. Just like I said, they're gonna take some character that didn't work necessarily in the 70s or 80s or something like that. Maybe a lesser known character, maybe a villain that didn't take off the way they wanted the readers to look at him or her as. They could put that nigga or her in there and revamp him, put him in a killer ass outfit, powers out this world, do something else, and now this is a fan favorite. Now this spins off into a movie or a show or something like that. You never know. They can do anything they want at this point.
That's a fact. And we didn't even talk about villains. Like we was just talking about some of the heroes, just villains and shit. They could just mash it.
It's mad flying niggas. If they put Hobgoblin in it, nigga, what?
That's what I'm saying. Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Spider-Woman. They could do fucking Spider Noir. They could do all the fucking Spider-Verse niggas. They could do Spider-Man 2099. Like this is
they could do the whole Venom.
Carnage, Venom, Shriek, all the fucking symbiotes and shit. Like they just got infinite. Not obviously it's not infinite because they'll run out at some point. But like they can milk it. Pause, I guess, if necessary for a man.
White and black Nick Fury in there.
Oh,
they could be 2 different niggas.
Oh, that would be fire. Yeah. Oh, that'd be fire. Actually,
that would be fire.
White and black Nick Fury. See, but like I was saying,
and they could put Punisher haircut Nick Fury in there.
Facts. Put what's this? David Hasselhoff Nick Fury.
Then bam.
There you go.
I'm with it.
Yeah.
Let's see. DC Marvel news. Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow gets first look courtesy of James Gunn. I didn't even look at this. How this look?
Yeah, it was just like a behind the scenes. It's just her sitting in a one of them director chair looking things, and it's just it's just like, oh, we're starting to film this.
Oh, okay.
Because obviously Superman comes out July, so I'm guessing Supergirl's got to be the next thing coming out, right? Because I think only Superman is coming out this year. Oh, and they got the
Green Lantern with that Superman trailer like everybody else.
Nah, I was like, it's fine to me. It did look a little weird, I guess, when he did that turn or whatever, and I saw people bitching about it, but like it wasn't enough to be like, oh, this movie's gonna suck. It's like, nigga, it's a dude flying and they did something weird and it just didn't work.
It's a fish eye lens.
It's like,
how you look when you going Mach speed, nigga?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, this is not necessarily indicative of the whole movie's quality. Like, it's just like, it looked okay.
Jesus Christ, man.
But it's also, you got to understand, there's so many people who are anti James Gunn because they're pro Zack Snyder. Like, oh, the Snyderverse was all this, and then when all that shit didn't pan out, so now a lot of people just want to shit on anything he's doing just because it's him doing it. Like,
yeah,
because it's not Zack Snyder, and like, so there's going to be a lot of that on the internet when all this shit comes out, because people on the internet don't have lives, unfortunately.
Right. Marvel Studios is reportedly eyeing Britton Thwaites to play iconic role of Cyclops in an upcoming MCU film. So yeah,
he was Nightwing in the
Nightwing. Yeah, so that nigga played Nightwing by night and he's Cyclops during the day.
Yeah. I mean, I saw that. I was like, I ain't mad at that.
I'm not mad at it. Nah, he gives very like from what I saw him as Nightwing, he could turn up when he wanted. He could be docile, or like he could give off that like leader quality, or like he can go toe to toe with Wolverine, or like he look like he'll love a Jean Grey down type shit.
Exactly. So I was like, yeah, I ain't mad at that.
He gives that real white boy like traditional look. So that's basically what Cyclops is until he turns into that nigga.
Yeah,
turns to that nigga.
Optic blast.
To me, my X-Men type nigga.
Exactly.
And last but not least, Neil Gaiman's The Sandman ending with season 2 at Netflix. What's this?
I don't know if you've ever seen The Sandman. Neil Gaiman is a comic book writer, and the show I think is pretty good. And this is one of them things where I'm not sure if the show is actually getting canceled because the show wasn't doing good. Because I think they just finished filming, or season 2 has been finished and it should be coming out soon.
Right.
But what happened was, like in the last month or so, a couple of weeks, Neil Gaiman, who's the writer of the comic book that got adapted to the TV show, has gotten in trouble because he was sexually abusing women, and a lot of them. And
always how it go.
Yeah, so I don't know if this is one of the things where like they were just getting punished for his actions, or if the show was just like, oh, it's too expensive, we don't want to keep going. Because if Netflix will cancel a thing.
Oh yeah, in a fucking heartbeat.
On some dumb shit, but I don't know if it's like, oh, the show was just bad, so we like, or just wasn't making the money back for us that we wanted to, so we're gonna cancel it, or it was like, oh, we don't want nothing involved with this motherfucker, so we just gonna cancel this. Because he had a lot of shit that was in the works that got canceled, plus obviously, and this is getting canceled, so it might be maybe a little bit for column A, a little bit for column B. I don't know. Just there aren't really details because I just saw that news yesterday or today, so I don't know if there's like any details about why it's getting canceled. It's more, it was just like, oh shit, you're attached to this, your name's on it. No, I'm not doing this no more.
Yeah, man.
So season 2 will come out and then it's over.
I mean, I guess I'll give it a try. I've been looking for something else to watch. I've been watching the Diddy documentary. I've been slowly but surely getting through that. I guess I'll give this a try. I'll see what season 1 talking about.
It was cool. It's cool. It's abstract, I guess is how I'll.
Yeah, from the still picture I seen, it looked kind of like that.
Yeah, it's cool though. It's cool.
I see the raven silhouette. I don't know what that exactly means, but Nevermore head ass.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And that is it for topics. I need to get back to my kids before they kill me.
Burn the house.
The trade. I don't see a world where that works. I like Luka. I don't like him for the Lakers, but what do I know? I'm not a GM. I'm not LeBron. I'm not anybody important. But yeah, I don't know if AD was the right center or big man that we needed. He's very, paper mache. He's very, I don't want to call him soft, but I don't think he's what we needed. I don't know how that's gonna look. I don't see a world where
he works out for Dallas either.
No, he works out good for Dallas because the optics work out where you have Kyrie, who's a true point guard. He could be a 1 or a 2. He could be a point guard or a shooting guard at any given point. And then you have a legit big man where Anthony Davis is like 6'10", 6'11". Like he's a true big man. He's a power forward center. He mostly plays center, or he could switch between the two. Yeah. But they needed like a true big man. Luka's just big, but he plays like a shooting guard. Like he plays like, he's supposed to have the ball, but he's like 6'6", 6'7", 6'8", something like that. I don't see a world where Luka and LeBron are on the floor at the same time. I don't know how that works, and their games are totally different. I don't want to say the Lakers play more fast paced, but Luka plays at his own speed at all times. Every time I've seen him, he's in that realm of them like special white boys from overseas. Like they do spectacular shit, and like no matter how slow it look on TV, it just seems like people can't stop the shit, and it always seems to work. But I don't know how that's gonna work with the Lakers lineup. We do get Markieff Morris as a power forward. I don't know what position Luka's gonna play. He usually plays small forward or the 2. I don't know how that's gonna look. I know LeBron's always gonna start. I don't know if Luka starts. I don't know how this looks. I don't know how this is gonna work. From face value, I don't like it. I feel like we could have made another trade. I feel like we do need a legit big man, or we could have brought Anthony Davis some help. You know, it always works when you have, like, you need the superstar, well the all-star, you need a superstar, and you need like that junkyard dog type of nigga. You need somebody that's gonna go in there, get rough and tumble with people. Like you always had Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, and Dennis Rodman. You need this. You need this trifecta in order for stuff to work. I don't know if Luka brings any of those 3 things. He's definitely an all-star, but having 2 all-stars in the starting lineup, I don't know how that works. But how you gonna? I don't know how that's gonna work because you're going to somebody else's team. I don't know how you're gonna tell LeBron he need to sit down, or we need to share responsibility of this team now. Like I've been here for 6-7 years now. It's LeBron James. You ain't gonna tell LeBron what to do. I don't know how this works. I don't know how this looks. From face value, I don't like it, but we'll see how it works on. I think their next game is Luka has to get cleared, and then I think their next game is like Wednesday or Thursday or something like that. I think that'll be the first time he lines up, but I don't like it from face value.
I don't know shit about basketball, so could this be potentially them making future moves for when LeBron's not there?
Nah, Luka's like in his 30s, something like that. So if you want,
he's on his way out too.
Yeah, if you wanted to rebuild, you would get somebody in their early, or they mid to late 20s or something like that. You would get somebody with some upward potential. I mean, Luka has been to the finals. He's been to the conference finals. Like Luka ain't no slouch by no means. Like Luka's gonna give you 25. He gonna give you maybe 10 assists. He ain't gonna give you that many rebounds. He's not a true big man. He don't post down low a lot. He usually plays on the perimeter. But I'm just as surprised as everybody else. I don't get it. I don't know what they got planned. I don't know if this is what LeBron asked for. I don't know if this is just the GM or who. I don't know.
You don't see why this is a good idea.
I don't get it. I like when people be telling me stuff about my teams. I'm like, I have a gut feeling when stuff look good and when it don't look good. Like people try to tell me shit every year about the Jets. I'm like, yo, you got Aaron Rodgers. I'm like, it don't matter. It don't look good. I don't feel good about this. Oh, y'all got this first and second round pick. I don't care. It don't look good.
Matter. We the Jets, nigga. It's gonna. It don't matter.
Gonna jet.
Yeah.
Especially how planes acting now. Jets gonna jet. Okay, I don't believe in none of this shit. Maybe Jets was the precursor. I have no clue. I don't like the Jets.
Oh shit, that's funny.
But I am willing to be proven wrong. Luka's like 25. How?
Oh, okay. So he's a little younger. He's just white. He's just white. He just look old, nigga. Don't judge.
Oh, he's 25. Oh, I thought Luka was like 31.
Yeah, he's white. He's like, bro, he's just old faced.
Yeah. I don't see people building a team around Luka. The Lakers have never built their. I mean, there's a chance for everything to change. Obviously, we're in this new world, but I've never seen the Lakers build their team around a foreigner.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying it's highly unlikely. I've just never seen it in my lifetime as being a Lakers fan or even just watching basketball. So I don't know how that's going to work. LeBron is on his way out. He probably got two or three more good years left. Bronny's there.
You think he got that many?
Yeah, LeBron good.
Okay. I mean, getting
knock on
wood, obviously. Yeah, no injuries, no bullshit.
Barring
whatever.
Catastrophic injury, LeBron got 2, 3, 4 more years in him before he just ride off to the sunset. I think he's gonna be there to make sure his son good, and if his son gets traded, he might be like, fuck it. But I don't know. It don't look good to me. I like Luka as a player. Like that nigga nasty, but I don't know how this works with the current system. I like the rookie we got, Connect. I like the core of the team we had. I wasn't really a big fan of Anthony Davis to begin with. I just don't think he needed to be traded. And if traded, I don't think he needed to be traded for that. Like, I don't know.
Like, get something different for that trade.
Yeah, he's 25, fat, slow, and Hesh can play better defense than Luka. Luka don't play defense worth the fuck. I don't want to say it's James Harden level, but he's very lazy.
All offense.
Like a lot of them overseas foreigner dudes. Well, let me not say that. A lot of them do be in shape. They do be good, but the ones that be killing, like Jokic and Luka, they fat and like they have a very Paul Pierce type game where I don't know how y'all niggas don't be killing these niggas on the court. It is very slow. It's very awkward, but they be getting buckets.
Accurate, nigga. They're shooting over cows and shit.
But I'm not a pro, obviously. I'm sitting here with Hesh. I don't know nothing.
That's a fact.
I don't know shit.
Like, don't ask me nothing, nigga. Obviously, I ain't made it.
I ain't made nothing of myself when it comes to basketball.
I ain't make it to the league, obviously, though.
But we'll see. But yeah, other than that, picks, man. What we got for picks, Hesh?
My pick is gonna be The Pitt. It's a new show. I'm watching it on HBO Max. I don't know if it's exclusive to Max. It might be, but it's a medical show. It's from the creators some of the people who did like ER back in the day. I've been watching it. So far, it's pretty good. I like it. They got like they're doing like the 24 thing, where it's like each episode is like an hour a time of the day, like how in 24 was like actual whatever. So I don't know if there's gonna be 24 episodes in the season or not, or whatever. But so far it's been pretty good. It's it's a medical drama shit. It's like from what I heard people talking about it, like I guess like the medical shit they're doing is like very accurate to how it really happens in real life and type shit. But so far I'm enjoying it.
Okay. All right, and my pick for this week is the Weeknd's new album. I think it's Hurry Up Tomorrow. I am a Weeknd fan, but I'm not a big Weeknd fan. Like I love House of Balloons and all that other stuff before he really like blew up. I don't like Starboy and all this stuff, but I am a fan of the Weeknd, just not the biggest fan. But this new album he put out, pretty fucking good. I like it. Off first listen, I know Weeknd gonna give us something that we gonna play for the next 2-3 years, and I was 1000% right. He put his time into this. He put his foot into this. He's come back into the spotlight as the megastar he is. And just rocking you niggas to sleep, and a bunch of y'all better get the fuck out the way because he ain't going nowhere for a while. But yeah, this is a very good album. I suggest you just give it a once over. Not even if you're not into the Weeknd or his type of music or something like that, just give it a once over. Like I said, at least 3 of these songs you're gonna be hearing for the next 2 years, so you might as well get used to it and be on board right now. So
yeah,
we'll see. Anything else, Hesh?
No, I'm gonna go make lunch.
All right, I'm gonna go be a follower. All right, so the dojo doors are closing. Your training is done for today. Ninja Vanish. We out of here.